So, a lot has happened in this last week. As you can hear, Jojo, my canary, is singing out triumphantly because we have had a major milestone. In fact, we've had two major milestones this week. I'm going to start again back where we left off. Last week I was preparing to send my letter of complaint to my landlord, as advised by environmental health. I'm sorry, my brain's sort of pickled at the moment. And it just so happened that he'd phoned up on the Monday when I was preparing this letter to say that the downstairs flat had reported yet another leak, and they were sure that it was my flat again, and that he'd arranged for a plumber to come round on Tuesday and have a look. Sorry, James and Wyman were fighting then. So I thought, well, I'll get this written quickly and I'll leave the letter for him. So I left the letter for him, and the plumber, and when I came back at lunch, the plumber had been round, but the letters had not been taken. And I discovered that my bowls were used as well. In fact, somebody had drained the water from my sink to look at, to take the bowls to use for what I thought was cleaning the pipe between the toilet bowl and the toilet cistern, where the rust and the paint flakes and the lime scale and all that sort of shit was. So I was not very happy and had to buy another bowl. And I posted the letter then on the Monday lunch, and it first class arrived by Tuesday, and of course by the time I got home, sorry, Tuesday, it arrived by Wednesday. By the time I got home, I had a letter just asking me to set up a meeting to discuss the issues that I raised, which was quite interesting really, in light of what happened. So I phoned him back and I said, look, you've already established a time, it's not very good, we'll have to meet on the Monday, and he sorted that out. Meanwhile, Bev Watson, one of my friends from work, had volunteered, in fact, to be a witness. I phoned Environmental Health and they said, look, we can't come and inspect the property until you lodge a formal complaint. And okay, he hasn't responded in writing like you asked, because he refused to respond in writing until he'd already seen me. But he was prepared to meet. So they couldn't send a representative until I'd lodged a formal complaint and they'd inspected. And apart from the time scale, I mean, this was on Thursday and it was arranged for the Monday. They said it would not be advisable to do that because obviously he was responding. So I went back to Bev Watson, who had offered to be the witness. All my birds are singing out in triumph, and I'm not going to stop them today. She agreed. So that's what happened. The great Granville Inquisition today. It was quite interesting because me and Bev get along famously, and she was around a little bit before, so I could just sort of show her some of the paperwork. And of course, my landlord turned up at the right time, and I read out my prepared statement. And it's funny because I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but he stopped. He stopped. He stopped talking because I thought that he would come with an agenda that he wanted to go through, but he didn't. He let me lead, which was absolutely perfect. And because of that, I did rescind on some of the issues. No, I didn't talk about the bathroom reconstruction that was supposed to happen in 2007. Anyway, we covered everything, and the long and short of it was he agreed verbally to several things, including looking at the chimney flue to be relined, getting a second opinion on that. And also getting an opinion on what it would take to board the place up and put in an electric fire, and that he'd decide the decision on that would be based on money, and that was fine by me. He also agreed to basically demolish the fake walls in the bathroom and to either install a new bath or to remove the bath and put in a shower. He also gave me permission to redecorate internally, so long as I don't actually mess with any of the structures themselves, which is fair enough, and something that I could possibly look into, I suppose. But really, it was the bathroom that was the issue. I'm absolutely zonked. I really am. It went fantastically. I suppose I could have been a little bit more pushy in some areas, like Jen, stop it. Like with the fact that he was looking in my oven, but he seemed to cave like a stack of cards, which was quite interesting. I wasn't expecting that response. I was expecting a more hostile response, so I don't know if he is now taking me seriously or whether he will. This is all talk and he won't react to it in writing. Or whether I'm going to receive a bitchy letter shortly telling me basically to get out, that sort of thing. I don't know. But I hope because of my prepared statement and because of the presence of Bev, it either took the wind out of him or he never planned to put up a fight. Either way, things worked out in my favour for now. Meanwhile, the discussion on the Jennyfields property has got to the stage where the financial advisor is now brokering deals with the banks, and I shall be presented with a selection of those later this week. So hopefully this time next week I may be able to put in an offer on my own house. It's all moving incredibly quickly, which of course is what we wanted. So, you know, I am absolutely ecstatic. I know I don't sound it, but that's because I'm exhausted. I do now have to go look at another property, just to say that we've looked at more than one, you know. And then there's a pantomime to go to tonight, so it's all go with all of this as well. So